Hey everyone, my name is Eric Crout. I want to talk to you guys about who I am and where I am starting from. This is the beginning of my journey, and I'm heading into affiliated marketing. A lot of you probably came over from TikTok, and you know a bit about my story from TikTok. And I started over there with affiliated marketing, and I'm trailing over to YouTube. So this is my YouTube channel. So if you want to go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button, and you can see where this journey takes me. But I'm going to get into basically how I started off and where I came from. So you're going to get a little bit of the backstory of who I am. So originally started my first job in 2006, making money in a warehouse for about $10 an hour, and I loved it. It was a great job, and I worked my butt off at becoming the best employee there. But after about a year, the company started deteriorating, and over time they weren't able to afford to keep all the team on. And though I was a great worker and had a great recommendation from my boss and or manager, he couldn't keep me on. And the reason being is he had people that were seniors at the job, and well, they had prioritized over me. Whether they're a good worker or not, they had years at the company. So I got canned. That's where I started. After about a year of working my butt off for a company, I ended up in the gutter. Didn't have a job for 3 months, and was about to give up and go back and live with my parents. And I was riding my bike, because I didn't drive, in a Big Lots parking lot, and ended up getting a job because I was nice enough to bring back all the carts that were in the parking lot for the store, because it was raining, and I didn't like the fact that people were having to walk across the parking lot. And anyways, the manager seen it and was like, "I'm hiring this guy." So that is my second job. I ended up leaving after my manager ended up quitting, and I went into warehouse work, and it wasn't for me. And every single job after that just kind of it was hard, because it wasn't something that I wanted to do. I joined in the military because I was wanting to start a family and get things going in that area. And I joined the military and eventually got out for family reasons. I love the military, by the way. I support my guys 110%, probably more than that. You guys are awesome, and I love you. Even though I don't see you guys anymore, you guys are great. Keep doing what you're doing and keep us safe. We'll keep rooting for you. Anyways, yeah, love the military, got out for family reasons, and then joined up with the workforce again, and started my 9-to-5 jobs in stuff that I really didn't care for, but I knew how to do. And it just went from there. Eventually moved to California. It's expensive here. Not really liking the whole California expense, and signed up with a few different jobs and worked my butt off at each one of the companies, and still ended up with the same output, where it was either I did 110% at the job and ended up getting booted for some stupid reason, or seniors taking place over hardworking employees. never once got fired over something stupid. I was always a hard worker. But I never loved working that 9 to 5 job. That 9 to 5 always killed my heart. Over the last few years, it has been literally deteriorating my soul, and I couldn't take it. So I decided I wanted to go to school and get out of those 9 to 5 jobs. So I tried, and the company that I was working for said, "Oh, we can't support that at this time," and said we have to have full-time employees here, blah blah blah. So I was like, you know what? I need to focus on my future and not the company. So I'm gonna go to school whether they like it or not. So I ended up quitting and going into a job that did allow it. So I started up school, and I was in business for a little bit, did some real estate for a little bit, did all kinds of stuff, like just college. Tried to do programming. I mean, I'm good at programming, but it's not good enough, and it wasn't good enough to find people to actually join up and test your stuff out. And I realized something, that I wasn't good at marketing. There was my problem. And so after all this time, I had a lot of different skills, a lot of different potential paths to take, and I was like, you know what, I want to start up this business. I want to grow into something. I'm making a career out of myself, whether I die trying. So I work my butt off at building skills, learning new things, and I don't have the capability of marketing, or I don't understand marketing. So about a month ago, I was doing research on marketing, and something popped up in my my YouTube about affiliated marketing, and I clicked on it and was watching it, and then my friend suggested I get on TikTok, and I was like, yeah, okay, I'll try it, you know. Not good at getting on video and talking, but I'll try it. I'll try anything once. Okay, let me take that back. I won't try anything once. It was just one of those phase things that you say. Anyways, on topic. Okay, I'll try it. So I got on TikTok, and I'm just sitting there looking, and I was like, most of the people on here are like, they're just entertaining. They're not like real talking and real teaching or anything like that. And then I ran across a market affiliator, or affiliated marketer. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. That happens. Forgive me. Even when I talk, I'm dyslexic. I ran into affiliated marketer, and he was talking, and the crazy thing was, like, the stuff that he was saying was just mind-blowing. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to click on this guy's link. Like, what's the harm in it? So I did. Downloaded his book, read it, and clicked on one of the links inside the book, and started up what is called the 15-day challenge by Legendary Marketer. And at this point, I'm talking to my family about it. My family's going nuts. They're sitting there like, oh, what are you doing? This is crazy. Don't do it. It's going to ruin your life, blah, blah, blah. My friends pretty much say the same thing. So I click on his link, and I look at it. Page is really nicely set up, and it's $7 to start out this 15-day challenge. And I'm sitting here like, you know what, I'll talk to my family and friends about it. And they're all like, no, this is crazy. Don't do this. This is you're going to ruin your life about this. Like, it straight up ruin your life. And I'm sitting here like, it's $7, guys. Like, how is it going to ruin my life? And like, everybody at this point is thinking like, man, the world's going to cease to exist after you click on that link, after you give them your wallet. Like, they're going to steal everything from you. They're going to take it all. So, needless to say, I did what anybody would do and stopped listening. I'm just joking. Not anybody would do that. Most people listen to the people that are in their lives, which is great. I mean, I hand it to you. I listen to the people in my life about 20% of the time, and then I go do something stupid, because that's who I am. And my mom could attest to that. She knows full well that nothing she says is going to come in my brain, except for like the small part where she says, don't do it, and all I hear is do it. That's what happens. So in my mind, it's just $7. And I'm like, what's the risk? Like, what really am I risking here? So I get in, put my money in there. It's gone by $7 down the drain. And I sit there, look at this 15-day challenge and start going through it. And I'm like, so where's this big thing that happened, this big change? And I'm just waiting for the ball to drop. Waiting. Like, I waited a few hours, honestly, and nothing happened. My bank account still stands. My credit still stands. Nothing happened. They took out $7. That was the end. That was the end of it. So I was like, yep, no risk. So I get in there. Yes, they tried to sell me on other products, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do the $7. And they showed me a few other products, and I was like, yeah, that looks interesting. I'm gonna take up that $30 out of my pocket. So I signed up for one of the first links, the Marketers Club. There's great information in there. But okay, I spent $37. And then I got to day 5. And day 5 kind of, at this point, being at a financial bind, we're getting ready to move from California to Kentucky, getting ready to get a new place in Kentucky, and all of our funds are tied up in that move, and not to mention Christmas, plane tickets, all the stuff that's coming along within the next few months. Basically, we're pretty much broke. And like, I at this point in time, I had not really any money to my name, except for like that $100 that I just spent on something that I didn't even need, and kind of screwed myself into buying not the program and the market affiliating stuff, but something else that I was trying to do. It was my last $100, and like, I kind of had a mental breakdown about my finances on day 5, because I was looking at the information they gave me, knowing full well that it was legit information and that I was getting a ton out of it, and I had no money to spend into this program. And they were offering some great deals on some really expensive stuff, and I couldn't take it. And at this point, I'm thinking that I'm going to literally get kicked out of the program, because at this time, when you go from purchasing stuff in the program and not purchasing anything whatsoever for the rest of the time, you're thinking like, oh, they're going to kick me out because I'm not spending money. And that's the way I thought. Literally, I thought that they were going to kick me out. meltdown. I couldn't get this thing up and running, and then I sent an email to my business advisor in the program, and he said, finish the program. Not buy stuff, but finish the program. I don't care that I'm not going to make money off of you. I want you to finish. I believe that you could do this. That's what he said. And at this point in time, I'm sitting there on the side of the road, almost in tears, getting ready to cry, because everyone in my life, every single person at this point has said either this is a mistake, this is something that not many people could do, and it's most likely something that's fishy with money. And I got a little bit of support from a few people in my life, but it wasn't a significant amount of help. It was more or less like, I question your choices, but I'm going to still support you in it. And that's all great, but that inspiration, that hope that person, as random as that person was to me, because I only talked to that person 2 other times before this, literally said, I believe in you. And I knew full well that that person was legitly saying that you could do this, and that I believe in you, and you just need to keep going. And that was great support from the group. And I took his advice. I kept going. I finished the program, and I spent $37 throughout the entire program. Got some great information, and now I'm starting a new pathway in generating financial income that is not a 9-to-5 job. And I'm glad that I finished the program. It was great. I still get information from the Marketers Club, which is really cool. And I get to go on webinars that they have on their Facebook page, and I get to go on to learn stuff that they had done in the past, and learn about Facebook advertisements, TikTok, YouTube, all those, Instagram. They have an incredible amount of information within the Marketers Club alone. And that's where I'm at. I'm starting this journey. I'm new to it, and I haven't made a single dime in their company. But I believe in the company, and I believe that in my, let's see, since 2006, it is now 2021, I'm going to say roughly 15 years, I have worked my butt off for other companies and never once worked for myself. And for the first time working for myself, I actually feel confident that I could do this, that I can make my first 10,000 in the next year. And I'm hopeful for that, because they gave me the potential to do that, and they're still giving me information to do that. So what I'm saying is that I'm starting off this journey, and I want you guys to see me grow, and I want you guys to be there for when I do make my $10,000 from my first 10 or 20 commissions, okay? Because I want you guys to be there with me and to learn from the stuff that I do. And I'm going to teach you guys all the stuff that I'm trying to do, and all the stuff that I'm pushing myself to do to help you guys build your success. So that's what this channel is going to be all about, is about focusing on our success to a better future without these 9-to-5 jobs that tear us down. So to conclude, I just want to share my experience with you guys and to give you some inspiration on starting up. The link that I went to is the same link that's in my post down at the bottom. So if you guys want to go to it and check it out, learn from them, you don't even have to put a significant amount of money towards it. I regret not being able to. So take that into account. But get what you can out of the program as best you can, because they give you a lot of great information. Trust me, they do. And it's up to you to use that information to make yourself better, to build who you are. So I don't know about you, but I plan on being legendary, and that's the truth.